DVD Era TV back at y'all with another one. Y'all know the slogan. Let's get straight into this one. Now, World Hardy was a big-time drug dealer in the Lafayette Gardens in Brooklyn, and he also had a crew called CMB, Cash Money Brothers, which was influenced by Nino Brown crew in the New Jack City movie. Now, World was heavy in the streets and putting in work and doing whatever he had to do to keep his money rolling in from his drug organization. Now, a lot of people may know World for dating Little Kim and playing like a manager role for her in the DVD era days. Now, it's also said that World shot at 50 Cent and his crew back in 2003 outside of Jersey City Hotel for dissing Little Kim at the radio.
I think he was the deadliest of all the threats against 50. He was the worst one. He's not the one, not the guy you want against you. And he had a super tight crew of killers.
Lil' Kim was fucking with one of the realest gangsters in Brooklyn, right? World. Right?
Yeah.
Was 50 scared?
But before World crossed over being in the music industry with his fiancée Little Kim, he'll be serving a prison sentence. And while he was locked up, his brother would be unalive. Now, supposedly the person responsible for taking out World brother was the cousin of Ivory Nut Davis. Now, I'm saying Nut cousin, but some reports say it was Nut nephew. Some say his cousin, but nevertheless, it was Nut's family member or someone he was related to take out World's older brother Wise. And Nut was also a well-known street dude from Lafayette Gardens. And Nut was definitely doing his thing in the street and getting money as well. And as you can see, he was in the Junior Mafia video because he had a relationship with Little Kim, Biggie, and Junior Mafia as well. Now, while World was in prison, he put together the plan of taking Nut out because he felt like Nut could have stopped his cousin from unaliving his brother. Now, another reason why World held Nut responsible for the death of his brother Wise is because supposedly Nut and Wise used to have shootouts and everything.
You know what I'm saying? There's a couple times I was with Nut. Me and Nut walking together and him and Wise come. I'm in the middle of it. They start shooting. Boom, boom.
Now, this is how Hommo comes into this whole situation. Now, people may know Hommo from 50 Cent mentioning him in Many Men as his shooter.
Hommo shot me 3 weeks later. He got shot down.
Also, Hommo was well known to be wild in them streets and also the best friend of Mike Tyson and the brother of rapper Mainos' baby mother.
I dedicate this fight to my brother, Darabon, who died. I'll be there to see you. I love you with all my heart.
Now, when World came home, it said and reported that he got Hommo unalive because of his relationship with Nut. And they knew Hommo was a threat, so they got him out the way in fear of him retaliating. And they knew if something happened to Nut that Hommo was going to retaliate because he was the muscle. Now, supposedly, it came out that Mike Tyson put $50K on World head for the death of his friend Hommo. Now, shortly after Hommo was taken out, one of World's CMB boys would finally take out Ivory Nut Davis after shooting him in front of Club Envy. Now, a few years after this big war in Brooklyn, in July 2005, World, along with 12 other Cash Money brothers, would be indicted for racketeering, which included distribution of cocaine and up to 6 murders. And in 2015, World was sentenced to life in prison. Now, also some things that need to be mentioned. Hamo Bomb had a brother named T-Rock who was locked up or whatever. When he came home after Hamo was murdered, he put the word around town that he was going to kill or do something to anybody that had anything to do with Hamo's death. So the word got back to World and his CMB guys, and they took out T-Rock as well. Now, it's also said that Little Kim messed with Nut at one point, and then, you know, she started messing with Wise, World older brother, and she started messing with World.
At one point, he was dating Kim.
Tell me the story.
My brother. It was your blood brother.
Yeah, my blood brother.
Was dating Kim.
So Little Kim really was living what she was rapping about. Like, she messed with Nut, World, and his brother Wise. That's crazy. And let's not forget to mention that Nut and World was once cool, but, you know, when he went to jail and Nut got his weight up in the street hustling, him and, you know, Wise started to go at it. You know, competition when you hustling. Basically, everybody want to make the most money. If I'm selling weight right here in my building and you across the street selling weight, you taking food out my mouth. And if we ain't going to get money together, eventually we going to start beefing. And the sad thing about it, Nut could have eventually got out the streets because he was trying to cross over into the music industry. He had his own record label, Yo-Yo Records and all that. And I feel like that's how he met a lot of his connections. Well, I should say music industry connections. And it said that Nut was shot 3 different times at 3 different clubs. So I guess the street life caught up to him. Definitely a crazy, crazy story, so I had to bring it back. Now, the title of this video is only for entertainment purposes, so don't take it too serious. But, you know, this story definitely was real. Definitely was real times around these times. Jump in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel. But anyway, if you're a fan of these old hip-hop stories, tell a friend about my page. Like, comment, and subscribe. More content coming. And I'm out. 100.
Mixtapes and DVDs is my era. Facts. We did it better. Yep. Pelly leathers, facts. ACG boots. We 80s babies in early 90s when it got grimy. I was out of this world, you could not find me unless you check the lobby. Hustling was my hobby. We was lobby boys before Jim Jones. You could catch me in Harlem eating Jim Bows.